Coaches, Rick Stewart of All Access Coaching. I'm really excited to bring you this free video, and make sure you hit the subscribe and like button down below. It gives us valuable data as far as what coaches want. And also, if I can get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll start doing weekly YouTube clinics for free. And if you hit the like and subscribe button, you'll get notified when we upload new content. We're uploading 3 or 4 videos every week.
To the pistol. Pretty simply, we were doing great in our areas. We were winning conference championships. We were making deep runs into the playoffs, but we weren't getting over the hump. We had made it twice to the state championship, only to be beaten pretty badly by some teams out in the Charlotte area. We needed a way to get the ball in the hands of our playmakers other than just the traditional wing T plays. We needed to have some more variety. We needed to improve our passing game, especially for us to drop back passing part. We haven't been blessed other than once to have a quarterback that was over about 6 foot tall. So they always struggled for us with the drop back passing game, talking about, I can't see over, especially when our kids were in practice and they're lined up and there's Dexter Lawrence lined up in front of you and he's 6'5", 300 plus pounds, ran a 4.9 40 in high school. Our quarterbacks were always scared to death every day in practice trying to drop back, going, Coach, I can't see, I can't get the ball over him. So we realized that we needed to find something to get them a little more comfort and to get them a better view of the field. And also, it's the reality of the wing T. The wing T is a run offense. We practice run blocking. We know we don't have a lot of time to spend working on pass blocking. We're not going to be able to go back there and teach the kids how to do the kick slides and all that kind of stuff and still be very successful with what we're doing in the wing T. So the pistol was going to give us an opportunity to give the quarterback a little more time without our offensive linemen being as skilled at pass blocking. See, the big thing we got here was we got a really good reach block by our halfback. When he got on the outside shoulder of that outside linebacker, we knew this play was going to hit big. You can see, I told you, guard's got to get out there and run. Watch our backside guard. He's going to get out there and he's going to end up getting his hands on a guy 16, 17 yards downfield. Now our back's going to read our halfback. This kid didn't get hooked quite as well, but our halfback stayed with him and we just read it. Make the turn up. And every once in a while, you got to tell him, guys, it can turn into a buck sweep. Here you're going to see this kid come hard off the edge. The guard just kicks him and we turn up underneath. But like I said, normally when we're running this play, it's because we see a numbers advantage to the wide side of the field. Here's waggle. Here we threw the waggle to the wing back on the seam. One thing we always talked about with our waggles under center was it was always a struggle to get our quarterbacks to get deep enough. Now, yeah, he got to 6, but if you notice, he also had a guy pretty much right in his face as he was throwing the ball. Now we're going to flip it around and look at the waggle out of the pistol. Our quarterback gets almost 10 yards deep. Now he's back there and he's able to get out and read the defense. Now we do a little something different out of the waggle. Now we run a 15-yard out here. And we told this kid at the goal line, just run 1 yard deep in the end zone and run out. But our quarterback was able to get much more depth, which gave him a better view when he's looking downfield to throw the ball. Here's going to be our waggle screen. Guys, if you don't run the waggle and you don't have the waggle screen in, you're missing a great opportunity to play here. So as you can see, under center, here's the waggle screen. The pistol. Once again, our halfback, does a really bad job. He should have hit number 49 at least once before he let him go. But once again, we were in the pistol. We had a little room for a margin of error, I guess would be the best way to say it. Here's going to be the power series, power sweep. We call it 31. We do, like I said, we stay traditional. We number it just like Delaware does. Here's going to be the same play. I know sometimes a lot of guys talk about why do we run the 30 series, and I get a lot of questions about it when people talk to me. We ran into this team right here the year before in the playoffs, and what they did was before each snap they would stem the nose guard towards the tight end side to try to mess up buck sweep. And that year they did. They messed us up bad. So the next year we played them in the state championship game, and we knew they were going to do it. So we decided to go more with the power sweep because it was going to give us an opportunity to take care of this nose guard and not let him interfere in the play, as you can see right here. Yeah, he stemmed, but we blocked down on him. We let the fullback replace the play side guard. One thing we did start doing here was we started also with our fullback, some here out of the pistol look, we started putting him in a plus, which means we offset him over here to the tight end side. And we can still do a lot of things with him offset. We can run bellies to him. We can actually run the buck sweep with the fullback. But here we're just doing it to make him a little closer on his kick out block. Here's going to be our pass off power pass. Tight end's going to run a corner route. Wingback runs a 10-yard out. Here's the same play out of the pistol. And one thing we learned we could do here was any teams that we felt like we were getting pressure off the backside, this guy trying to come off for whatever untouched when we were trying to run these plays. So we're going to use a little jet motion here and motion him across and let him block. Now it does turn into a two-man route now. He's still going to run his corner. But we had some really good athletes out here at wideout. And one thing we found out was that the jet motion sort of confused the safety, and we started running the same power pass and hitting this guy deep on the backside. Didn't see it, you can watch that safety who would have covered the deep post step up and out thinking he was going to run and chase the jet sweep. Guard trap under center. As always, that's one of always the best plays under center in the wing tee, especially when you have really short fullbacks. But here's the pistol, and we don't think we lose anything. Yeah, it may be a step slower, but we still think the play is very successful for us. And, our fullbacks have always been very successful running the buck sweep. Here's we run a reverse off the buck sweep. We call it 929 reverse here. So that was under center. Here's going to be the same play out of the pistol. Big thing like I'm trying to explain to you guys is I just think it gives you some breathing room for your play to be successful if little things go wrong. We all know we're coaching high school kids, and somebody's going to make a mistake.
Coaches, I really hope you got some great information from that YouTube video. Again, hit the subscribe and like button down below. It gives us valuable data. And if I get to 1,000 subscribers, I'll do free YouTube clinics. And you also get notified when I'm doing those YouTube clinics and when I upload new content to this channel. Thanks for watching, coaches.